Good morning, everyone. Welcome to One West. I hope you guys so we were in the same role 6 to 9 months ago, right? We were scared, we were nervous, we were worried, we didn't know how things were going to kind of go on throughout our careers, how our ramp up was going to be, how our careers were going to start off. And one of the best things we have is this, right? We are the only region that has this training. Nobody else gets it, so take advantage of it. I probably learned more here than I did when I went to Philadelphia. You guys have some great trainers, and they didn't pay me to say this, so you guys have great help, you have great trainers, you guys have us for feedback, for any best practices that you guys have questions over. I started off back in March. Before that I was with T-Mobile for about a year. Before that I was with Verizon for 8 years. So I came from the wireless industry. I did have some sales experience, but it was way different with me doing outside sales, which I wasn't much of a part of when I came to Comcast. And one of the big things coming here was I was nervous because of the fact that I didn't think I was going to succeed. I was worried that customers came to me. It was hard for me to go get customers, how things were going to go, things like that. And thanks to this program, thanks to Philly, thanks to all the support, you guys have sales coaches, you guys have your managers, you guys will have so much support along the way that you guys will never feel that you guys are left out. They'll help you throughout every single thing. Couple of things that I would say advice-wise. First thing, you'll have things happen to you, right? So make sure life happens. Big thing for me is motivation. So you guys, I'm sure, have some reason behind taking this job. Some motivation, whether it may be money, it might be a career, it might be whatever your goals are, right? Whatever you guys want to do in the future. But keep that in the back of your mind, because if you don't, it's easy to stack off. You may have a good month, you may do great, but on the 22nd of every month, you start all over. Doesn't matter what you did last month. So have that motivation in you to make sure that you're successful every month going down the road, where you don't have a month or two that are great and then you end up just slacking off the rest of the times. With that, make your funnel as big as possible. Have 3 opportunities a day. So when you guys go out, most of your sales are going to come from door knocking, from cold calls, things like that, right? So make sure you guys spend the time. My advice would be, when you can, research out places you're going to go the night before the early morning off, so this way you guys are more productive over what you guys do during the day. There are times where you can just go and get to know your territory, go in, introduce yourself, because when they do come to you, when they come to Comcast, we want your face to be there for them to call, not the call centers, right? Time management and protecting green time. I'm sure you'll hear a lot of this. Green time, do you guys know what that means?
Selling time.
Selling time, money time, right? So, right. So that's where your commission checks are going to come from. That's what you guys are going to be doing. So make sure that you focus on your green time. It's easy to get sidetracked with life that happens, things like that. So just make sure that you guys spend at least 5 hours a day prospecting, because if you don't fill that funnel, you're not going to be able to make your commission check. So that'd be good. Proudest moment. It's a process, right? I've been very aggressive in the past when I first started. You're excited, you want to be able to close every deal that's out there. You're going to go to every business and try to close them right away. And realistically speaking, that doesn't happen, right? You might get some here and there, but more of the bigger ones, down the road will be where you'll have a lot of patience. You'll need that much patience, right? You'll have multi-site deals where that's what's going to make your commission checks a lot of times. And to do that, you have to be patient. You have to follow up. You have to make sure that you're not too aggressive, but you don't want to stack off either. So just make sure that you're doing everything you can in regards to making sure that you're productive and you're also there for your customers when they need you. So yeah, that was my biggest or proudest moment. Was I closed a couple of multi-site locations. One was an apartment complex, one was a bar. It took months and months of follow-ups. One took me like 4 months, the other one took me a good 3 months. And one of the feedbacks I got from the restaurant manager was, you were the only one out of all the other Comcast reps that came in that worked with patience. You didn't force me to meet you. You didn't I came. What I did was almost like every other day I used to go before they opened, because I knew he was going to be there during that time. And always got kicked out. Who knows? Probably 7, 8 times I was told by the waitresses, things like that.
Sorry, you can have. You can have time. We can have time to sit down with them and tell them all the details. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah. Thank you.
Oh, okay.